welcome back to the channel. So it's Wednesday today. Normally I do a teams list Tuesday, but due to the extended game on Monday, I did my scoring video yesterday. I'm going to do a teams list video today. I actually looked at the teams list yesterday, so we'll just quickly go through it. So we got Rabbitohs, Broncos, Mitchell, Johnson, Gagai, Graham, Mansell, Marshall in for Cody Walker, Reynolds, Burgess, Cook, Totola, Host in for Colomatungi, Jaden Sewer, Cameron Murray, Dean Hawkins, who I have no idea about, a bit of a utility player I think, Nichols, Moga and Arrow. Look, I still really like Jai Arrow as a player. He's getting like 50 points coming off the bench with base stats and attacking stats. I thought he would have taken Colomatungi's spot, but I think they still want him as a bench player coming on, making a big impact. So then we got Broncos, Asako, Coates, Richie Kenner is in for Farnsworth, Tessinu, Mead, Milford, Dearden, Matthew Lodge is back. Like, he's actually pretty cheap in price. I think he's 300k. See how he goes if you want to upgrade or get like a mid price later down the track. See how his minutes go and his points. Turpin, Haas, Glenn, Ricky, Hangai Jr. is lock. Croft, Flegler, Asiata and Teo. So things there. Payne Haas, I think he only got 50 points last week. He didn't actually go that great, but it was up against Melbourne. Warriors, Tuivasa Sheck, who's actually been playing really well. Fuzatua, who's been kind of disappointing. Pompey, Montoya is in for someone, isn't he? Or has he been playing? I think he was in last week too. Kemamalo, Cody Nikamura, O'Sullivan, Leeson Armour, Egan, Harris, Katoa, Jack Murchas was in last week too, was he? Jazz Tavanga at lock, Murdoch Masilla, Tom, Ali, Evans, Josh Curran. So I don't know what's going on there. Fanua Blake's out, Leeson Armour starts. And yeah, Tohu's at prop with Bunty Afoa. So I've got Tohu. I don't know how that's going to affect his minutes. If he's going to stay in the middle and not come off, that would be fantastic. But I don't know what is going to happen with him. So we got Jack Murcher is in off the bench. Kane Evans. So yeah, Tohu. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Tohu not being on the edge, but he's in the middle. Hopefully he just stays on there for 80 minutes in the middle, like his tackles are going to be through the roof. Manly, we got Walker, Saab, who's just super disappointing. I'd try and sell him if I could, but I don't think I can this week. Parker, Harper, Garrick, Foreign, Cherry Evans, Saka, Croker, Tapau, Gazeski, Schuster, Travojevic. So Schuster's still second row, fantastic on that edge, getting 40 points, 50 points, happy with that. Because I have to actually play him this week instead of Cody Walker, so if he gets 50, 40 points, I'm happy. Cade Cuss, Sipley. Sean Kepi actually looked really good last week. So I don't know what his price is, but he actually looked really good. But I'm not sure if it was because of those injuries to Manly or what, but he just looked really good. Josh Alloy A. So no Tom Travojevic yet. Ben Travojevic is named in reserve, so maybe he's going to make his way into the team in the next couple of weeks. I've actually got him as a centre. A lot of people probably have him in their team because he's got dual flexibility. So we've got Panthers, Raiders, which is going to be a cracker of a game. Crichton, Staines, Momorowski, Burton, Teo. I'm actually going to try and get him into my side. I said I wasn't going to make any trades this week, but I think I need to get rid of Alex Johnson. Johnson's going to go down in price. He's not going to make his break even. He's going to go down about 40k. Tohu's going to get his break even. He's going to go up 40k. I have enough money to get him this week, but if I don't do it this week, the gap's too big and I won't be able to get him. So I made a massive risk getting Johnson in, but I think I have to correct it and get Teo in. So we've got Lilawai, Cleary, Leota, Kenny, Harris, Kickout, who's just been a monster at the moment, Capewell, Yo, May, Linu, Eisenhoof, Martin. I'm thinking of getting rid of Spencer Linu too, just to make some cash somewhere else. So I don't think there's any changes there. Nope. Alright. Raiders. Clockstad, Simonson, Croker, Chris, did he play last week? I can't remember. Rapana, White and Williams, Papali, Hodgson, Sutton. Ryan Sutton's actually been going pretty good. Hudson Young, Whitehead, Tarpany. So Hudson Young, Sutton, I think they're making cash. Tom Starling, Havali. Wow, they got a lot of hooker rolls there. Soliola, Ryan James. So Tarpany's back, Ryan James interchange. Sutton, Papali, front row. Dynamis Louis dropping out of the side. So Ryan James is in the side and Dynamis Louis is dropping out. Dynamis Louis last year was one of their best players. So it's good for people who have Ryan James. He's got a spot. Titans, Brimson, Sammy, Kelly, Herbert, Thompson, Boyd, Fogarty, Wallace, Rain, Tino, Proctor, Fafita, Peachy, Moe, Fukuwai, Sam Lasoni, Jolliffe, Clark. So I don't know if there's any changes there. Kelly's back, Sammy to the wing. Oh yeah, Anthony Don's out with that hip injury. So Tino and Fafita have just been on fire, really. A lot of people sold Tino, but he's kind of... That was a silly move. I didn't actually get him at the start of the year because I was worried about the strapping he had on his leg. But he seems to be going alright. Alright, Kalen Ponga's back. Stafford Toa, Tualis, Sibasaki, Hunt, Watson, Green. So Connor Watson's at 5'8", which I'm not a massive fan of. I don't think he's going to get as many points, but who knows? He might run more. He might make more line breaks. Blake Green, Clemmer, Brayley, Safidi, Frizzell, Barnett, Sawasa Suso. Clemmer's been named even though he had that injury last week in the game. It looked like he was really struggling. Randall, Sulo, King, Brody Jones. So Knights, Ponga's back, Texoy's out, Mitchell Pearce is gone, Blake Green's in, Clemmer maybe, Connor Watts is in for Kurt Mann. So just have to get a watch to see if Clemmer's actually playing. So Bulldogs, Uteni Zelezniak, Kotrick, Will Hopewadi, Allen, Toa, Avarillo's in for Luke Lewis, Flanagan, Luke Thompson's back in the side, Katoa, Heverington, Elliott, Waddell, Josh Jackson's back. Topine is still on the bench, which means he's going to play hooker. He's coming in to play hooker, which is good for him. He actually played 73 minutes last week. See how many minutes he plays this week, and then maybe the next week get him in your team to make some cash if you want to trade someone out. Tony, Napa, Ogden. So yeah, Thompson in, Jackson in, Topine in, Zelezniak. Dream, Britton Simpson out, and Lachlan Lewis is out too. So then we got Pappenhausen, Jennings, Smith, Olam, Attica, Munster, Hughes, Bromwich, Smith, Welch, Kafusi, Bromwich, Apasola, Solomona, Lewis, Kamakamika, Eisenhuth, Nico Hines. Any changes? Harry Grant, Kafusi's in. There's some dude, Loreno drops out. Franco Lee, alright. Roosters, Tedesco, Tupou, Morris, Manu, Morris, Hutchinson, Walker, Isaac Liu, Lusick, Takiyahu, Crichton, Tupanua's playing even though he had a HIA. Victor Radley, he might be one to watch this week and then the next week, see how his points per minute are. He's under 500k, I'm pretty sure. And he's a dual position, but he's only second row and hooker, but still not many people are going to have him. Benjamin Marshke, I don't even know who that dude is. Hargroves, Butcher, Baker. So Feeder's dropped out of the side. Someone's dropped out. Oh no. Whoever this dude was, he played the other day. I didn't even know. Alright. Sharks, Kennedy, Hiroti, Dugan, Aramian, Mulatano, Moylan, Townsend, Hamlin, Ueli, Brayley, Woods, Wilton. So Teague Wilton, I'm thinking I might get him in my side for a quick cash burst. He's going to make 50k this next week. He's not going to be in the side for very long because they've got players like Nakora and Talakai that could come in and he could come out. And in saying that, Billy Magoulias is probably going to drop out of the side, so Talakai could probably go on the bench, but still Nakora is going to come into the side. But maybe Rudolph goes to the bench and Jack Williams drops out. So who knows, but he might not stay in the team. So yeah, Ramian's back. Tracy the bench, Trindle out. Alright. Tigers, Cowboys, Dane Laurie, Nafaluma, Roberts, Mbai, Talau, Dewey, Brooks, Musgrove, Little. Actually, Little this week looks good because there's no hooker utility on the bench. So he's going to play a lot more minutes unless Cheekham comes in and goes to hooker. But that's good news for people who still own him. Like, he might make more money now that Mbai is out of the team. Or definitely more money now Mbai is out of the team. But Simpkin is in reserve, so I guess they're going to see how they go with Cheekham on the bench. Just, yeah, who knows? See how they go. Let's see what they're saying here. Moses, I know Mbai's into the centres. There you go. So maybe Cheekham can come in. Moses goes to hooker. Who knows? It's allowed to wing up. All right. So we got Cowboys. Holmes felt the hammer. Lumi. Talangi, Drinkwater, Hampton, Molo, Robson, McLean, Wright, Kondo, who's in the starting side still, Tamalalo, Granville, Hess, Maguire, Burr. So one to watch is that Kondo. See if he gets any points. Right, Ills, Dragons, Gutho, Sivo, Opacek, Nakura, who's been playing amazing. If you have room to get him in your side, I think he's getting 50 points each game. He's going really well. Fergo, Brown, a lot of people are buying Fergo to get the cash. Fergo's been getting lots of tries this year, so he's been playing really well. Brown, Moses, Campbell Gillard, Mahoney, Reed Marnie. I always say Mahoney. Marnie, Junior Paulo, Lane, Madison, Brown. So Madison's in. Papali is back to the bench, but he's still been playing really good off the bench. Kafusi, Smith, Bryce Cartwright is into the side. So Ray Stone's out. Maybe who drops out? Madison, Cartwright's in, Hipgrave and Ray Stone are out. Okay. Dufty, Ramsey, Bird, Lomax, Ravalawa, Norman Clune, Laurie, McCulloch, Vaughan, Kerr, Sims, Tyrell Fuyomo, Fuss, I don't even know that dude. Merrin, Alvaro, Braden Williami, who was on the center last week, but now he's dropped back out. So, yeah, that is the teams. So what I'm going to do, yeah, I traded in Johnson a couple of weeks ago, hoping that he would go big against the Bulldogs and kind of hoping he'd go good against the Broncos. With Cody Walker out and Benji in, Benji's got a massive cutout pass, so Walker could score. But in the long run, I've got the money to get Brian Teo. I've got to go for it, because otherwise, let's have a look. So we got Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson is, yeah, break even's 114. He's going to lose 40k. And we got Brian Teo. Brian. Break even 24, set to make 31,000 straight away. So there's 70 grand difference, and I don't have enough money to get him next round. I can get him this round. So we're going to trade out Johnson. Straight swap, let's see, for Teo. Look at that, just enough. Bang. $300 spare. My other plan is to make 50 grand straight off the bat. So I'm going to get rid of Spencerlina, who actually looks like he's got a break even 26. Sure, he'll make it. He'll get 10 grand. Yes, he will. But I'm going to trade him out. I'm going to move Ryan James up. And I'm going to get this Teague. We'll go to averages. Let's see. Where is he? Teague, Wilton. So let's click on him for a second. Break even minus 31. He's set to make 50, 60k straight off the bat. So same price. In weeks to come, when he isn't making money, I can just trade him out. I'm happy to do that. So is a bit of a cash call, and I've got Brian Teo in. So that is the trade that I'm making this week. I said I wasn't going to do 2 trades, but I'm getting Brian in. Brian's a keeper for the whole year. Johnson, I was getting in. I wanted him to score big, and he didn't. And now he's going to leak cash. I couldn't have got Brian at the start when I had the money, but I can now. And you just watch. My luck, Alex Johnson this week is going to get 120 points. And Brian Teo is going to get 40. Just the way it is. Alright, so we'll go our captains and such. So Cleary... Oh no, Cleary stays there, yep. Sam Walker... Teague Wilton, no, I don't think we'll go you. I think we will go Ryan James. Yeah, we'll go James over Barnett. Watson, James, Barnett, Walker. And we're going to put Damien Cook as vice captain against the Broncos. Look, if he scores massive, I shall do a loophole. I'll get rid of Fuzatua and put Ben Travojevic in, put the captain on Travojevic, and that will be my loophole. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. Good luck with your trades this week, and good luck this weekend with your scores. See you next time.